talking about this balance between, on the one hand, the emotion, and on the other hand, the inhibition. One thing I think is a really interesting discovery about the brain is that basically one of the major ways it works is by generating all the possible responses to a situation and then inhibiting the ones that you don't want. We sort of think of it as we only generate the one. We only ever generate the one right answer. And so we don't have to worry about the wrong answers to a situation. So here's a mundane example. When there's a cup in front of me or a comb in front of me, most of the time I don't drink from the cup, and most of the time I don't pick up the comb and comb my hair. Especially I don't comb my hair if it's an inappropriate context like this, and I don't drink from the cup if it's somebody else's cup. And so you might think, well, we only generate the plan for how to reach for the cup and drink from it if that's something we've decided to do. But it turns out, actually, our brains are constructing representations for all the possible actions with all the possible objects in front of us, and then tamping them down. And you can see that because in patients who've lost some of the inhibitory controls because they've had damage to their frontal lobes, you get what's called utilization behaviors, or you get people who literally anytime you put a comb in front of them will start combing their hair. Just because there's a comb, they'll use it. And if you put a glass, they'll drink from it. So you can see that what we're all doing all the time, even though it doesn't feel like that, is representing all the possibilities and then tamping down the ones we don't want. And I think that's probably also true of our emotional responses, that there's much more being generated and then tamped down. And so one really important function our brain provides us is the ability to not act on all the possibilities that it's generating.